All right, guys. I wanted to do a quick review because I was so excited opening this box up at my FFL because my latest and greatest pew just came in. And I was like, I've been wanting this for a while. I finally ended up pulling the trigger, finding the great price, had the extra cash. So I finally went and did it. I went and got the Lwrc ICDI in 556. I've been wanting an Lwrc for a while. I have a LMT that's a piston, so I didn't need another piston from them. But I've been wanting this gun. And you know, a real big shout out that really drove me to get this finally was an Instagram person I follow, Amy556. She runs this gun, and I keep seeing it, and I keep seeing her shooting it, and I'm like, you know, I really want that gun. So finally I went out and did it. And then I was shopping around for it. I thought I had a pretty good deal on what I wanted from Primary Arms. And it's a great website. You know, I've got a lot of stuff from those guys. But then I was watching a YouTube channel I follow, which is Grand Thumb. And he had a thing on there called Big Daddy Unlimited, which is, believe it or not, that is a gun and the like store. I tell you, my wife saw that come up in the credit card. She was like, Big Daddy Unlimited. I guess she thought it was like Pornhub or something. I don't know. But so I went over there with Grand Thumb thing. It had like your first month. It's like a buy club thing. You have to pay money to shop there. And I was like, for your first month, it was 99 cents. So I was like, you know what? I'll do it for 99 cents. Check out the prices. And lo and behold, the Lwrc I wanted was there. But the one I'd been looking at was a little bit pricier. The one with the M-Lok handguard that I normally saw everywhere for $1,500 to $1,600 on all the sites. They had it there for about $1,250, $1,250, maybe $1,250, something like that. And I was like, whoa, that was about the same price I was getting the little bit older model with a different handguard from Primary Arms. And I thought they had a good price. So I went and pulled the trigger there. Of course, a day later, or 2 days later, everything went to shit with the COVID-19 buying. People going crazy over guns and ammo. So I had to wait a couple weeks for this because everything got backlogged. I think all said and done with the shipping and the FFL fee, this gun cost me just a little under $1,300, which for an Lwrc, that's great. I'm very happy with it. If you've seen that, I mean, you've probably already, if you're looking, you've already seen this gun a lot. You know, it is the Lwrc-Di. It's got the fluted barrel. They do their own cold hammered forged barrels. But we'll do this, as Grand Thumb says, tip to butt. And those Navy guys love that. So, comes with an boring A2 flash hider. They work, they're okay, nothing to write home about. I think one recommendation I would have for Lwrc on this gun, I have a couple, but one would be come up with your own brake. Come up with a brake that's proprietary to you, just like your barrels you do and everything else. Have your own brake, because I'm changing out to a brake. I have an extra Surefire brake I'm going to put on that one. I've had it sitting in my drawer for a while. I had another gun, took it off. Just need to get a new washer for it. So that's going on here. I mean, A2s are fine. They're okay. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Second thing I would definitely change here and keep going down. Of course, as we're coming down, like I said, they've got their in-house cold hammer forged fluted barrels. I see mixed reviews in their barrels. I'm not looking for a long distance gun. I'm looking for a mid-range. So 300 is good enough for me. It'll do what I need it to do. I don't know if they're sub-them away, but I haven't even taken this out to the range yet. I just got it last night. Continuing down, the next thing, their M-Lok handguard. Okay, the one thing I would definitely change on this for Lwrc, they didn't make everything in-house. Why do they not have a quick release over in the front on each side? One on each side. It's nice they put it down here, but I'm not doing no single point crap here. I like to 2-point at the farthest ends. That's where I like to carry it. So I already went ahead and put a mag pull, had an aluminum mag pull QD release. I already put it up there. You know, maybe that's why they're doing it, so you have to buy accessories. I don't know, but that's something I think they could do. I know my LMTs do it. They already have them up there. Continuing on down. Oh, the beautiful Lwrc upper. I do love how this came out. I like their newer ones. The older ones, they had like parts. There was like pieces. This piece connected to this piece. Now it's just one piece. And I mean, right off the bat, you see the difference. You know, you see the difference at the range, whatever. I just like that look. Does it give you anything extra as far as quality? Shoot, I don't know, but I like the look. So that was one of the reasons I got it. So hats off to you, Lwrc, if that's why you did it, because one of the reasons I bought it. I like that look. Next up, their lower. Total and complete, well, almost completely ambidextrous. I guess the shells are still going to come over here. But all the controls are ambidextrous. You've got a bolt release on this side, as well as your mag release and your selector lever. And this side, you've got the mag release. Of course, bolt release and your selector lever. I love their stuff. So far, I just love how... I love ambidextrous. I love it on my LMTs, and I'm going to love it on this. Love their release. All ambidextrous. Charge handle... did I call it release? The charge handle, all ambidextrous. Like the little flag they put at the top, too. I didn't know I was getting that. A little added bonus. Continuing on down. They have their own proprietary buttstock. Yeah, it's a buttstock. What are you going to say? It's not the garbage-looking A2 one that you get, the M4, you know, that you get. It works. I was thinking about switching out to a UBR I have. I have like a UBR 2.0 sitting in my parts bin somewhere. But, you know, I like this one. Why switch it out? It's got a lot of area for cheek weld. It's lightweight. It's small. It's got a good curve to it. If you're going to throw some armor on, it's got a nice curve to it. So I'm like, why not? Oh, they even stake their castle nut there. So moving on inside. The fitment on this is so tight, I gotta say. It is not like there's a extra screw in there tightening everything up. That's just how it's made. So, nothing to write home about the trigger. It is a mil-spec trigger, and I am fine with a mil-spec trigger. I don't know... I have some triggers that are, I have a Giesel, I have a Rise, they're great, okay. I don't mind a mil-spec trigger. Maybe that's just me. Maybe I haven't shot the thousands and thousands of rounds that I need to think I need it, but I can shoot this all day. That's what I shot in the military. 25 years, I have no problem with a mil-spec trigger. Works for me. It is, I'm not sure what their trigger is coated with. Let's see if you can see in there. It is their, I know it's their DI bolt carrier group is their own stuff. I want to say their lower controls. What do they have in here as their trigger? I think they just coat their trigger. It's nickel. I'd have to look it up. But even their stuff is stamped Lwrc, so you know that's made in house. That's not some thing they got off some slow boat from China either. Their buffer, H2 buffer, stamped. I mean everything, just the fine details. Gotta love it. Okay, they're moving up. They have their proprietary bolt carrier group. It's all one piece. Don't worry about staking on this because it is a one piece. Well, obviously this isn't, but that's all part of the mold. I love their cuts in it. And of course it's stamped with their stuff. It's got the nickel boron. Oh, Nick core, I noticed they get a coating on like the inside. It's like a lighter bluish almost. It's called Nick core or something. It's kind of like almost like a dry lube that you don't have to worry about lubing all the time. And it's supposed to be, well, I can't remember now. I remember reading about it early on. It's going to be easier to clean, lube, whatever, yada, yada. But it's great. What can I say about their bolt carrier group? I mean, it's a bolt carrier group. It's their own proprietary one. It's nice. Love their, love everything about it. So, if you were thinking about getting an Lwrc and you weren't sure about pulling trigger, please do. Only gripes I have for the gun are obviously who likes to spend lots of money. I mean, it's not that expensive unless you're one of those people that likes to buy $500 PSA crap. You know, hey, knock yourself out. What works for you works for you. That's not what I'm about though. So do what you're gonna do. Only thing I would say when I first got it, this would have been considered by this upper handguard I noticed early on, had some blemishes on it, which even when I got it, I was like, well, I'm gonna use it. It's not gonna get banged up, no big deal. But so is a car. Your car's gonna get banged up too. But when you buy a new car, you want a new car. So I was a little upset that I saw, like, and this happened at the factory. You could tell these dings and stuff in there, and I was a little surprised that Lwrc would send that out. But it's like I said, whatever. You know, I'm gonna beat this up. But for that company, I expect a little bit more. I mean, even like the M-Lok thing, which is who really cares? But that's rubbing off. Like someone had been rubbing, like they've been carrying around on a 2-point sling or something for a while. You know, but it's going to happen anyways with me. But like I said, you buy a new car, you want the car new, you're going to ding it up, whatever. But when you get it, you want it new. So that was the one thing I noticed. What else came in the box with it? Their owner's manual and one PMag. That's it. I know on their older model you get a hand stop, which I already have a BCM CAG one ordered coming for this one. And what else? I got some BCM M-Lok covers, just something if I'm not wearing gloves, if I'm going to hang on to it for a while. You know, the M-Lok area isn't going to bite into me too much, because it will if you're gripping it really tight and you move it around. So I've got those coming in. I'm going to throw a Surefire, either M600 or an M300 on it. I haven't decided. Of course, I said I'm putting the Surefire comp on, or the brake. And then I've got an ACOG 3x30 I'm going to throw on there for optics. And other than that, I don't really see me doing much else. But like I said, if you're looking to get Lwrc, pull the trigger. It'll be the last gun you really need. Now, granted, I have a lot of them, but that is definitely a great gun.